right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Tiger Williams with you, sitting alongside my good friend Barry Perkins. But wait a minute, Barry's not here. Right now, Barry's up in the ring. Barry, who we got coming out? Who you going to talk to today?
Right now, we want to bring out the Hooligans. We've been seeing the Hooligans coming on.
Strong, ain't they?
They've been strong, but you put a thing out.
That's why.
You put a thing out on.
We are not cheaters, first of all. You people at home, you're looking at the best tag team there ever is. And now I understand somebody's been sticking their nose in the Hooligans business. You know, I was off last week thanks to Lou Winston, but that's a different story. I'll get to him later. But what's his name? Sticking the nose in your business? Vicious. I think his name's Mick, wanna be Vicious. And today, my man Terry Wayne is going to hit him so hard like a tornado in Oklahoma and put him in a coma, baby. And that's the way it's going to be right here today on Bluff City Wrestling Live. You don't like it, Barry? I hit you. Shut your mouth.
There you have it.
See, there's only two things you people can do about it. That's like it and nothing, baby. Because we're hooligan born, hooligan bred, and soon, when it's our time, we'll be hooligan dead. Because as it runs through the veins, money talks. You know the rest.
There you have it.
Sounds like Mick Vicious, Terry Wayne, and the Hooligans.
Do it.
Going to be a wild one.
Bring him out. Mark Southern throwing around threats to everybody.
Well, they've been throwing around a lot of things.
Me and you
Last week
both.
we saw the brass knucks. He can say whatever he wants to say.
Right.
We saw it.
We
Both
saw
of them
all of them.
had brass knucks.
He wasn't here.
No.
He didn't-
I guess he sent the brass knucks to him.
Right.
You could bet on that. That's about a guarantee there. And of course, Mick Vicious and Solomon Hyde, they're a pair.
Oh, very
and
much
these
so.
two guys may have bitten off more than they can chew in Mick Vicious. That spear he's got, my goodness, Barry. He talks about tornadoes. He needs to be worried
got
about
it.
that miniature hurricane.
Right. Well, Mick's already made his way to the ring here.
Referee
Garrett Vance.
go after Gary Vance is ready. Let's go, Garrett Vance calling for the bell. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mick Vicious, one half of Vicious Hyde, and the Hooligans, one half of the Hooligans there. Terry Wayne, elbow collar tie up. Both of these guys about the same height, Barry.
They are. Mick may have a little bit of a weight advantage on him. He's got a lot more beard than Wayne does.
Big standing side headlock by Terry Wayne. Looked like Mick's trying to go over to an upper wrist lock, taking him to the ropes. Big whip into the ropes. He ducks that clothesline. Shoulder tackle by Terry Wayne, taking Mick Vicious down. And you know, that's something we hadn't seen in a long time. Mick going down on a shoulder tackle because he's like a plug.
He is. I mean, you know, he's stout and stocky. He is great. I think you got him a little bit in the mouth there, Mick looking.
Of course, you got to wonder, where is Solomon Hyde right now?
You know,
You've got one half of the Hooligans out here with Mark Southern.
yeah, I mean, where he's, you know, he's for parts unknown.
Ooh, big shoulder tackle there by Mick Vicious, taking Terry Wayne down this time.
I'm just wondering who's got Hyde, you know, around trying to control him.
Does he have him tied to a tree or
something?
There's no telling. Now Mick with some words.
No, from behind,
yeah.
always.
Not a very smart move by Mick Vicious on his part. Big drop kick by Terry Wayne and the Hooligans, taking Mick Vicious down. Look, he's rolling. He's in some pain there.
Yeah, that caught him right in the mouth there, Tiger. He's got him by the beard.
Big right hand by Terry Wayne. Referee, let's go, Garrett Vance with a 2 count now.
He's at 3. He's trying to choke him over there in the corner.
Taking advantage of that 5 count. That's pretty smart.
Garrett Vance telling him to stop with a choke.
And you know, it's not very often we see Mick Vicious in this predicament.
Nope.
And there we go. This is why. Mick's got a streak of mean in him as tall as he is.
And now he's choking. He's at a count of 4.
Yeah, here we go. Mark
Barely got it.
Southern.
Mark Southern coming out now. Disrespecting. Oh, watch out. Watch out.
Oh, well, there's them brass knucks we were talking about.
Yep. always bringing them out. They're always there.
Yeah, there we go.
Might have broke a rib or two there with Vicious. Hit him hard with those
It's
nuts.
one thing to hit a guy, but it's another thing to hit a guy with a pair of brass knucks. 2 count there by Terry Wayne. Mick able to kick out. I don't know how he was able to kick out of that. Looks like he might have broke a rib or something. Mark Southern, that was a clean right hand.
Clean right hand still isn't legal.
The only thing clean about that was the polish of them brass knucks by the other half of the Hooligans.
True.
Irish whip into the corner. Terry Wayne setting up Mick. Mick able to move out of the way, using that momentum. Big splash by Mick Vicious onto Terry Wayne. I believe if Terry would have stepped out, he would have got that spear right there.
I believe so.
Another Irish whip, clothesline, double clothesline, taking both men down. Now here we go. What is Mark Southern going to do now?
That's about as fast as I've ever seen Mark Southern move. Talking to his ref.
Mark
Distract
Southern.
him again. I mean, look, here we go. Now the other hooligan coming up.
Here's
Solomon
Solomon Hyde's out
Hyde.
here now.
There he is. Uh-oh. He's going to take care of him.
Ooh.
Big
Big
right
Solomon
hand.
making his fair now.
Ref turn around just in time. Ring the.
Referee lets go Garrett Vance, calling for that bell and doing the smart thing, getting out of the ring.
Here
Wait a
comes
minute, full deck.
What? Full deck taking
Full
on the
deck
hooligans.
taking care of business. Now it's 4
right,
on 2. What's Mark Southern going to do over there now?
Now they're all going at it. Garrett Vance has lost all control of this.
Now it's just everybody fighting everybody. Classic Bluff City Wrestling style.
Right hands.
I mean, wow, this is just gone into mad. Ring that bell again. We got to get this thing separated.
They got Mick over here choking him in the corner. Ace and Joker working over Solomon Hyde.
Let's try to get some more order. Keep ringing that bell, Barry. Let's get these folks out of here. Everybody's just Mick Vicious laid out. Solomon Hyde still able to move around. Full deck come in and cleaned house all 4 ways.
Right to his face.
Oh, they're still
Mick,
going
right
out
with the right
here.
hand. Still going headbutting.
Ring that bell
Look out.
again, Barry.
Oh, here we go.
Ring that bell. We've got to get these some help out here. Now
Watch
they're
it
over here
at the
by us.
desk.
Keep ringing that bell. They can't be over here by us. Now they're
Watch it.
no.
Oh.
Right here on the desk. Come on, guys. Keep this
Right on
stuff
the
in the
head.
ring. Keep this stuff in the ring. What is wrong with you people?
Straight up street fight. Full deck just hanging out in the ring.
Well,
Watching
they're
them
doing
go
the
at
smart
it.
thing, letting these 4 take
Wow.
care of each other. Keep
All
ringing
over.
that bell, though. We
Come
got to
on.
get some help out here. Now it's just a stare down. Ladies and
Yeah, all
gentlemen,
over.
we'll be right back when we get some order out of this chaos. We'll be right back with more action at Bluff City Wrestling Live. And welcome back to Bluff City Wrestling Live right here in Memphis, Tennessee. We finally got some order out of that chaos. Woo, what a way to start the day. Man, what a way to start the day.
Wow.
We've got more great action still to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have to make an announcement real quick. Barry and I made the mistake, which is uncommon, that Austin Rothschild had won the Southern Heavyweight title from the title holder, the first ever title holder of the Southern Heavyweight title here at Bluff City Wrestling Live, Bullwhip Ballard. So we do send out our apologies. We definitely don't want him hitting us with that bell or the whip or anything else he's got. And I'm not sure, he had to take a couple of weeks off to cool off, and I'm glad he did. And hopefully, as they say, cooler heads will prevail. And right now, my partner up there in the ring is going to interview the Southern Heavyweight Champion, Bullwhip Ballard.
Yeah, that's right, Tiger. Let's go on and get Bullwhip out here, and let's get his interview. And there he is, the Southern Heavyweight Champion, Bullwhip Ballard. Bullwhip, you've been off for a couple of weeks. Take you a vacation, get some.
Champion, you can do that. You got any more good questions?
What you got to say?
Look, as far as a mistake goes, I understand mistakes happen, but let's get something straight. Ain't nobody beat me, and ain't nobody gonna beat me. I'm the best in the South. It says right here, Southern Heavyweight Champion. And I ain't been beating a fair fight yet, and I ain't been beating no fair wrestling match yet. So I be technically the undisputed Southern Heavyweight Champion. Now, if you're done with the dumb questions, get me somebody out here I can beat them up.
Y'all heard him. Get him somebody out here.
I'm not real sure about who he's going to beat up, but he's facing a tough opponent in Fancy Bryce Dancy today. Of course, this is not a title match. This is not a title match. I want to make sure that that's clarified.
That's right. We don't want to make that mistake ever again.
No. Man, he was mad. We have the inaugural first look here. Our brand new female referee, Sassy Cassie, making her debut here at Bluff City Wrestling Live. She looks like she could be a handful in herself. Of course, I don't know what kind of handful that's going to be with that whip.
Yeah. You know, she didn't flinch when he did that bullwhip.
No, she didn't even blink. Bryce Dancy, one of the crowd favorites here at Bluff City Wrestling Live, making his entrance, making himself known. Great competitor.
Great.
Bryce Dancy.
Oh, yeah, clean. Of course, he better watch his opponent on the other side. So.
Sassy Cassie's taking
Cassie.
that Southern Heavyweight title now.
That's right.
Once again, this
Showing
is
around.
not going to be for the belt. This is not going to be a championship match. But I'm sure that Bryce Dancy wins, he'll come on up in the ratings.
Oh, very much so. Like I say, he's a clean wrestler, so he better watch the other side.
And Bullwhip Ballard
Well, just-
antagonizing the fans. There's no reason for that.
No, just insults. Insults. I mean, it's just
They need to do his talking in the ring.
right.
And here we go. The Southern Heavyweight Champion, Bullwhip Ballard, facing Fancy Bryce Dancy. Big elbow collar tie-up now. Both being about the same size. Clean break out of the two.
Clean.
Neither one could get the leverage to push
Yep.
the other one back.
Hey, Bullwhip better be more worried about Fancy Bryce dancing than these fans out
He
here.
really should.
Bullwhip sizing him up.
Another elbow collar tie-up taken into a standing side headlock. Bryce whipping big Bullwhip into the ropes, shoulder tackle. Crossover. Oh, Bryce trips him up. Good move there by Bryce Dancy.
That was fast thinking right there.
That
He
really was.
He was supposed to come with that big elbow.
Took the champion completely by surprise on that one. Ducks that elbow collar tie-up.
What?
Bryce showing his wrestling prowess here.
Techniques is all over. You know,
Bryce now stretching him out like a noodle.
yeah, it looks like a modified crossface maybe.
Ooh,
Oh, now he's got both. Oh,
Referee Sassy Cassie asking Bullwhip now if he's ready to give it up.
just
Bryce Dancy
reverse.
tying up Bullwhip Ballard like a rope.
Kicks out at 2.
I bet
he's
Bullwhip
never.
doesn't.
That's a knot. I bet he's never seen.
He doesn't pay so much attention to the crowd now, huh?
Yeah, right. You better pay attention to who's across the ring.
Back to that standing side headlock. Both men. Now Bullwhip getting the advantage, taking him to the corner. Bryce able to spin him around.
Version.
Clean break by
Clean
Fancy
break
Bryce
by
Dancy.
him. Yeah, let's see how that happens later on. Right now,
Well, he had Bullwhip tied up pretty well. I mean, that was impressive. That was impressive. He had him tied up.
Bullwhip looks confused. I don't guess he's used to those clean breaks.
Both men now back to this elbow collar tie-up. Bryce, is he going to clean break him this time?
Gets him a
Another
break
clean
also.
break by Fancy Bryce Dancy.
He's still confused.
Now let's see if
yeah,
Bullwhip's not
no,
returning
of
the
course
favor
not.
there at all. Big knee lift. Snapmare over into the center. Ooh, big kick to the
Oh.
back.
Looks like a reverse chin lock.
Sassy Cassie asking.
He said no.
Oh, now
Right,
Bullwhip's
Dancy.
trying to
Oh,
tie him up.
go.
There's a pin move. 1, 2. Bryce able to kick out.
Oh.
Oh, look at Bryce Dancy now.
Oh,
Tied
Tied
him
up in
up.
the
Man,
rope.
that's a fantastic move, but it rolled him over into the ropes.
if he hadn't had him in the ropes, that could have been a pin count.
Taking it Greco-Roman style. This is great wrestling right here by Bryce Dancy. I think
Got
it's thrown Bullwhip completely off kilter.
He has him in an ankle lock right now. Sassy Cassie asking, does he want to give up? He says no. Back in.
Ooh, big boot by Bullwhip Ballard. Followed up by a punch to the midsection. Now Bullwhip in control. He's taking it more of a suplex right there in the middle of the ring. Now with a cover up. Sassy Cassie with 2. Bryce able to kick out. 2 count. That's why she's called Sassy Cassie right there. You see the look on Bullwhip's face.
Bullwhip, I think, may
I
have
don't
missed
know
him.
that-
Oh,
wait a
look
minute,
out.
schoolboy
Rolled
over.
up.
1, 2.
Just a 2
Bullwhip
count.
able to roll him out.
Barely.
Man, I am impressed with Bryce.
Man, Bryce has got some really good techniques going on. Really
He
good
is
moves
really
also.
just taking it Greco-style wrestling, mixed with a little bit of professional wrestling. Thrown Bullwhip completely off of his game. We hadn't seen Bullwhip like this in a long time.
Bullwhip not paying attention to what he's doing. Snap up. Oh,
Fine buster right there in the middle of the ring. Now he should cover him up right now. But instead he's wanting to antagonize the crowd again. Hey, Bryce Dancy has shown so far today he is not a joke. He should really be paying attention. Should really be paying attention to Bryce Dancy.
right. Bryce has it.
Looked like he was trying to
get
pick him up for an
He could
inverted
not.
power slam there.
And it was
Now both men just trading licks.
here we go. Oh, reverse, throwing him in, headbutt right into the turnbuckle. Grabs him up.
Oh, Bullwhip Ballard with a big clothesline. I don't know what Bryce was trying to do, but Bullwhip able to outsmart him and took him straight down
Yeah, he
with a
ended
big
that.
clothesline. Sassy pushing Bullwhip Ballard off. I guess he
Take
thinks
three,
because of
push
her
him off.
size, he shouldn't have to listen
I
to her.
guess not. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Bullwhip.
Here we go. Getting
Yeah.
ready. Oh, here we
Oh,
go
he's
now.
choking him with that bullwhip. Got him. Oh, he's got it in his mouth. That's,
Sassy not sure if this is a warning him off, ringing the bell. Oh, no, here we go. Look at Sassy now.
Look, she's trying to get him off.
Trying to get him
Come on.
off Bullwhip's.
It's not big enough.
Oh, now that's going to be a fine
that's
right
her
there.
over. Yeah, that's
going to be a
Uh-oh.
fine. Here comes
Here comes
Austin Rothschild
with
now.
a chair. That'll
Who
end
beat
up,
Bullwhip
yeah.
Ballard. Yeah, there we
That'll
go.
send him running.
How you like that? Of course, Austin Rothschild, the first person to pin Bullwhip Ballard after he won that belt, coming out to take care of Sassy and fancy Bryce Dancy just down there. I mean, Bullwhip, golly, that's all I can say is wow.
Tells you about what kind of guy he is.
Now Bullwhip's looking a little disturbed.
I mean,
Of course, he's coming back now for this belt. Of course, as much as he was worried about losing it the other day, you'd think he was more concerned about taking it back than studying
take
these
it
two
with him.
guys.
Yeah. Jeez.
But there you have it, though. You know what? That's still a win by Fancy Bryce Dancy, even though.
That is.
So that's 2 losses now by Bullwhip Ballard since he's won that belt. Of course, the first time was clean. The second time a disqualification. Sassy Cassie declaring Fancy Bryce Dancy as the winner of this match. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages at Bluff City Wrestling Live. Of course, Mike had a long night last night out partying. A member of royalty coming out with the Kang superstar Johnny Dawson.
Good morning, Kane.
Well, you know what? We're out here because we heard that Chris Hayes was doing a lot of whining and complaining. I'm speaking on behalf of royalty because Ricky Kennedy, he's going to buy some more property for the kingdom. So that's why I'm here with the one and only Mr. Saturday Morning, Mike Reels. So since see, the reason why you hear that booing sound is really not booing, it's mooing, because most of them in here look like big cows. So, after this morning, once Mike Reels get finished with Chris Hayes, there will be no shadow of a doubt that he can whoop Chris Hayes whenever he get ready. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay out here so I can get a front row seat.
All right, there you have it, Mr. Saturday Morning. Is this going to be for the title? That's what I want to know. Chris Hayes coming on. It's always a no-title match when it comes to royalty. One way or another, it's always. The man has defended the belt one time in 30 days. I know, I've been counting the days. He's defended the title one time in 30 days. And, of course, he's taking on the headhunter, Chris Hayes. And he might lose this one and would lose the title. I guarantee it.
Well, you know, Chris Hayes has come a long way and got really
Hey, Chris
close.
Hayes has stared
It's
down
always
royalty
something.
more times than I think they've ever been stared down.
Right. There he is, the headhunter, Chris Hayes.
Move this thing over there because he's not going to defend it. They want to come out here and just try and take over everything. It's
Right.
classic royalty style. And you think for 1 second that the Kang superstar Johnny Dotson is just going to come out here and watch?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to watch. I don't believe that.
Yeah, Ricky Kennedy.
And he wants to talk about call these fans cows. What's wrong with this guy?
And Ricky Kennedy not here this
Let's
week.
go, Garrett Vance calling the match. I'm still wondering if Mike Reels is hungover from last night. I've heard that he was just out partying all night long. All partying. And he want to come wrestle the next day.
Yeah, he was out late last night. A couple of people told me.
You got to look in the eyes of Chris Hayes. Man, he is a man focused. He's ready to go. I think he would take on royalty single-handedly. Big elbow collar tie with Chris Hayes and Mr. Saturday Morning. Of course, this is going to be a no-title match.
Of course, once every 30 days. He has to defend it.
Taking advantage of the loophole there.
So, might need to talk to Lou about the loophole. Uh-oh, Chris Hayes has him up.
Big body slam by the headhunter. That'll
he
knock
had
the
to run
hangover
over.
out of you.
I don't know if he's asking for advice or asking for a hug. I don't know. Looked like he kind of hurt there. You know, the advisor's not here, as he said, out buying property for royalty.
Barry, I'm going to tell you, I'm just still impressed with the drive in the eyes of the headhunter, Chris Hayes. Just look at he's staring a hole right through him.
And as you see with that big body slam, Reels better not take him for granted.
Oh, no. You blink twice on Chris Hayes, he'll pin you. That's a guarantee right there.
Hayes behind the back takes him. King's telling me he's okay. You got it.
Belly to back right there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got, well.
Big arm bar. And now, you can't take anything away from Mike Reels.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You really can't. When he's focused,
he's tough as they come.
He's as tough as they come when he's focused. You don't win the Bluff City Wrestling Live TV title by not being good at what you do.
The problem he's having right now is the same problem Bullwhip Ballard had in talking to the fans. He better watch Chris Hayes.
When you disrespect the fans, you're just taking attention away from them. Ooh.
Hayes picked him up with that side slam. Ooh.
That goes back to the focus on Chris Hayes.
Exactly. He's not called the headhunter for nothing.
Mike Reels now getting a little frustrated.
I think Hayes looks focused. It's just focused.
And of course, going back for comfort or advice, which is it? Looks like more comfort than advice.
Right.
Mike Reels just looks hungover.
Yeah, that's right. But
hey, look, schoolboy now. Referee, let's go. Garrett Vance, 1 count.
Reels back up.
Big clothesline there by Chris Hayes.
The King over here looking confused, like he don't know what to do.
Maybe he should have drank some an energy drink or something with some electrolytes in it before he got here.
Something. Hey, Real.
And Chris Hayes still focused. Still focused. He's
Not
like an
big-
animal in there.
Not getting distracted by anything, focusing just on reels. Reels with the knee midsection, forearm to the back of the head. More of the same. Reels.
Ooh, Mike Reels now in full control
Right.
of the match. 1, 2, doing the smart thing, trying to get it over with early.
2 count by Let's Go. Garrett
First
Vance.
neck breaker there by Mike Reels. 2 count. Now the crowd behind Chris Hayes.
He is a crowd favorite.
Now the crowd completely behind him. Mike Reels now with that chin lock, asking the referee to see if he's ready to give up or not. Referee indicating no, he's not going to give up. Chris Hayes is not going to quit.
Oh, no.
I mean,
no.
that's just a silly question to ask him.
The only way Hayes is going to give up is if they knock him out.
Chris Hayes with a big snap mare now taking him over. Ooh, nice clothesline forearm combination coming off that rope. Big 2 count by Let's Go Garrett Vance.
And that's the thing I like about Hayes. Gets up, 2 count, gets right back on him. Just stays continuous.
Nice suplex right there by Chris Hayes on the Mike Reels. Now the King out
Reels.
here encouraging words. Only a 2 count. Mike Reels, the TV champ, able to kick out Mr. Saturday Morning, showing exactly why he's still the champion.
Headbutt by Hayes. Never seen that one before there. He's pulling everything out here.
Chris Hayes is 100% focused.
Hayes.
Snapmare, big kick to the back.
Hey, the King kicked him in the back.
Completely
it's
legal. Completely legal move. Chris Hayes, I mean, he doesn't have to take shortcuts. That's the thing about Chris Hayes. Big snapmare, taking Mike Reels over. What we got now? Ooh, another kick. Man,
Another
those kicks
kick.
by Chris Hayes are devastating.
The King asking about those kicks.
Kicked him in the front, now kicked him in the back, kicked him
In the
everywhere
front.
he can kick him so far. Another snapmare.
I hate to know where he's
taking
going to kick him
over.
next. Here, we've seen this before. Oh,
Uh-oh.
caught.
Mike Reels
He caught
able
it.
to grab that leg, scooping him under. Oh! And you know, Chris has had problems with that legs now for almost a month.
Yeah, those knees. And
1, 2.
you know,
Chris Hayes able to kick out.
he went to the well one too many times for that kick.
Yeah, he did.
Reels got him. Now,
You're
of
not
course, there you
going to,
go.
as bad as I hate to say it, you're not going to pull one over on Mike Reels.
Right.
Oh, now here we
Dodson.
go. Yeah, I just come out here for a front row seat.
Yeah, front row. to
Yeah,
get into
front
the
row
action.
cheat is what he came out here
Right,
for.
exactly.
Of course,
Dodson.
you know,
He-
somebody's got to do what Mr. Royal Advisor would normally do, who's out
Exactly.
scoping up
advised.
property.
So look now. Reels over
Yeah,
got the
what-
rail.
what-
Come on, the King.
Referee Garrett Vance
King.
just totally distracted by Mike Reels.
Okay.
Almost a 3 count. Mr. Saturday Morning looking in amazement, wondering how did he kick out when there's 2 of us on 1.
Really close. I mean, the King
Crowd
over.
now calling for Chris to come on. He's ready.
The-
Ooh, big
big
right
right.
hand by Chris Hayes. Rung that doorbell. Another one.
Mike Reels. Oh, caught
Ducks
him.
that one. Uh-oh.
Kicked him up.
Big
Oh,
Superman punch by Chris Hayes.
big punch. Mike Reels over here had his eyes crossed.
Nobody home. Nobody home by Mike Reels. He's
Dodson over
gone.
there.
He doesn't know.
The King on the ring. You got to watch him from behind. Hayes got his back to him. Referee Garrett Vance steps in between. Reels still
Chris
out
Hayes
of it.
setting him up.
That's,
There's the kill shot. The kill shot
shot.
by Chris
That got it.
Hayes.
That
Mike
oughta be
Reels
it
in
right
real
there.
trouble right now.
That'll be it.
1, 2, 3. Ring the bell.
He got him.
Chris Hayes has won the match.
Whoa.
Wait a
Hold on.
minute. Oh, the King over there.
The-
Restart.
He's going to restart
Referee,
the
let's
match.
go. Garrett Vance saying restart the match.
He said he had his foot on the rope.
Looked like the King put his foot up on the rope.
So
Well, I guess
start-
ring the bell,
ring
Garrett.
the bell.
Ring
Start
the
the
bell,
match back
Barry.
over. Match is restarted.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Mike
he
Reels
hit-
with something in his hand. Oh, that's typical royalty right there. Typical royalty. Looked like Mike Reels had a chain.
like a little schoolgirl. I mean, come on.
Oh, man. Chris Hayes has been cheated out of a great opportunity here with that kill shot. Took Mike Reels out of the picture. He 1, 2, 3, and then the Kang superstar Johnny Dawson decides to put Mike Reels' foot on the bottom rope, and of course, referee Let's Go Garrett Vance not able to see it. Ultimately, Mike Reels and royalty won again.
They go out of here giggling like a bunch of little schoolgirls.
Great match there. More great matches to come, and we'll be right back after these messages at Bluff City Wrestling live right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And welcome back to Bluff City Wrestling live right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Great show so far today. We've seen the Hooligans full deck. We've seen a whole bunch of stuff going on with Bullwhip, Ballard, Fancy Bryce Dancy. He's going to be fined. I guarantee that's going to be a fine when you lay your hands on any official right here at Bluff City Wrestling Live. And we've had Chris Hayes, of course, cheated out of his chance to keep moving up in the rankings. And speaking of moving up, Tommy Toogood's going to be with us today, one half of ASP. No Pity Smitty has been MIA. Maybe Tommy can answer some questions. Let's go now to my good friend and cohort, Barry Perkins, up in the ring.
Yeah, let's go on and bring out Tommy Toogood, and let's see if we can get some answers about where Smitty has been.
One half of ASP, No Pity Smitty, been MIA for 2 weeks.
2 weeks at least. So there he is, Tommy Toogood. All right, Tommy, everybody wants to know, did you have any, what's going on with you and Smitty here?
Man, I still ain't got no answers. I heard he's on Silver Avenue right now at some gym. Still no word from him.
Right. So tell the folks out here on our camera here, just what are you thinking? I mean, you got any answers from anything?
Man, I don't know what's going on in the big man's head. I've been texting, calling. I've been by the house, the gym. You know the story. I've kept in contact with you so you could get the latest scoop. Man, I don't know. I've heard.
Oh, here we go. Smitty now coming out.
There you go. Hey, mate, get some answers right here. There's your man.
Where you been?
Let's give it up for No
Ladies and
Pity
gentlemen,
Smitty.
Smitty.
Finally back.
Here's your other half. Smitty, got some answers for us?
I mean, look, things didn't go our way a few weeks ago. And I just need some time to think about my career. I don't have a long time in this business. So I've got to make my mark now. And I've just been doing some hard thinking.
There he is. Mark Southern coming out.
What business do you have with ASP?
Mark?
Well, I've been out of the area here for a couple weeks. Me and this man, we've had a great time, haven't we, Smitty? Huh? That's right.
What?
You heard what I said, Barry. You need a hearing aid or what?
I must, because you just said you were with Smitty all week?
2 weeks, Barry, 2 weeks. We've had a great time, have we not, Smitty? I told you Mark would take good care of you. We'll spend grandmama's money like it's crazy, don't we?
I mean, what?
What's going on, Smitty?
Come on over to the, come on over with me now. I'll make you a winner, a champ. You should already have a belt around your waist. And I ain't talking about a belt that holds pants up. You ain't gonna
Come on, man. We're talking 10 years here. We're talking family. We're talking lifelong friendship.
Listen, somebody told us a long time ago, do you want to be popular or do you want to be successful? Being with this piece of trash, you're not going to be successful. You come on over with me. We don't do nothing but wear gold, baby. And I promise you, you're going to have some gold around that waist when you come over to me, okay?
Well, it sounds to me like they got some talking to do. So, and you've got a match.
I've got a match.
So, we'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, what happens next. Tiger, I don't know. I mean, you're talking 10 years.
I just hate to see this. You know, these guys have known each other for a very long time. Their families are close. They've vacationed together.
I mean, you're talking 10 plus
And
years.
Mark Southern flashing that grandmother's
Grandma's
money
money,
around.
not even his.
Not his money, but flashing his money around. I mean, it's tempting. I mean, gas prices now are what, $8 a gallon?
Yeah, I mean, there's Austin Rothschild, his opponent.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. This Austin Rothschild has impressed me. He has beaten fair and square in the ring the Southern heavyweight champion. He has beaten the world's heavyweight champion.
He's up and coming. He's there. I'm just waiting on him to get a title shot.
And you just got to wonder what's in the head right now of Tommy Too Good. You know, he's got a lot of stuff rolling around in his head right now.
It's not going to be a good. You can tell he's just not even focused. After all that, how can you be?
You can't be. I mean, we're talking about friendship so close that they're really family. Sassy Cassie back in the ring now.
I mean, that would just bring you down to where you.
Well, with all that, this should be a real good, clean match with these two.
It should. I mean, both great wrestlers have a great wrestling background.
But Tommy Too Good can't be all there right now.
You can tell he's not. No.
And you know just as well as that, in wrestling, you gotta have all your wherewithal.
Good arm bars by him. Now he's got a good arm bar.
Sassy Cassie asking, and Austin Rothschild's not going to give up.
Oh, no.
He's proven that when he beat Bullwhip, Ballard, and the King superstar Johnny Dawson.
He's beat both
of them.
How does he not have a title around his waist?
I'm going to have to get with Big Lou on that because this kid should have a title shot.
Oh, very much so. Tommy has him in an arm bar to a headlock.
Standing side headlock now by Tommy Too Good. Austin Rothschild using that forearm to hit the midsection. Tommy Too Good whip into the ropes now.
Drop toe hold into a submission on the leg. Sassy Cassie asked him, he says, no. No again. You know, Tommy, he would have never fell for that drop toe hold.
No.
He would have seen it coming, got it. Now he's working on the leg.
Smart move there by Rothschild.
Oh, very much so. He's going to take advantage of it. Big biceps to Tommy's face. Like I say, all legal with these guys. I mean, you don't any punches with closed fists, nothing.
And you know, Tommy, he's got to focus on the match. He's got to wonder he's just left completely out of the loop. You know, one half of ASP, and these guys traveled up and down the road together. They had a war with Savage Brotherhood.
Right, yeah. I mean,
I wonder how much of that
2 count.
How much of that played a part in Smitty's decision to take a couple of weeks off?
You know, hey, you see the green, you got to go, you know, most people go with it. I just hope Smitty's not one of those that goes for the money. Money's not everything.
No. Good takedown there by Rothschild, spinning him over.
He's still working on that knee right there.
Like a half Boston crab. It's
Yeah.
called the Austin Crab. There
he
we
says.
go.
Wow. That's going to be a good one.
Tommy Tuga trying to get to that bottom rope to break it up, but Austin using his power and strength to keep Tommy in the middle of the ring. Austin's asking him to ask him. Sassy Cassie saying no, she is not going to. I mean, she's been pretty relentless.
What
no,
is
here
this?
we go.
See,
Bullwhip Ballard
yeah.
now.
Oh,
my
right to the
goodness,
back
with
of the
that
head.
Bullwhip
Come
to the back
on.
of the head of Austin Rothschild. I guess Bullwhip Ballard's wanting a little bit of retribution now.
I guess, yeah. But look, he's also going after Tommy. Look. He's going after Austin because
Yeah,
Austin beat him. that
Austin
week.
beat him right in
Yeah.
the middle of that ring.
So here
1,
it
2,
is.
3.
He's just going after him like crazy.
Bullwhip just now. Oh, here comes
Hey,
Smitty.
here comes Tommy Too Good. Some help
Smitty out here to help Tommy Too Good.
No, not going to happen.
I guess blood is thicker than water, huh?
He got him out
So
of
he
here
comes
real
out
quick.
checking on Austin
Checking on
Rothschild
Austin
and his tag team
looking over
partner,
Tommy.
Tommy Too
Yeah.
Good, checking on his partner.
Here he is.
Well, I
He's
guess
checking
we've
on
answered
Tommy.
that question.
Gonna
Are
help
these
him
two
up.
guys
Oh,
together
yeah.
or not?
See, I knew Smitty.
I knew Smitty was going to
Yeah,
do the
go with
right
the family.
thing here.
Do the right
Smitty,
thing.
I mean,
always.
stand-up guy, stand-up character in Smitty.
He's going to do it.
Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, my
No.
goodness, what in the world? Come on,
I can't believe it.
Smitty.
Oh, Smitty going after both of
Oh, man, that is such a disappointment.
them. That,
Now Smitty putting his boot to his friend, not just
I
his
mean-
tag team partner, but his friend, almost family. Oh, this is
No.
ridiculous, Perry.
yeah,
This is
and here comes
ridiculous.
Bullwhip back in now.
Mark Southern out
Both-
here,
both of them.
grinning
Mark
like
Southern.
a Cheshire cat. Oh, this is pathetic. Come on, Smitty, man. You're better than this, Smitty. You're better than this. You know that. Telling people he's better
The
than
money
this.
talked. The money talked.
Goodness gracious. Oh, now
Oh,
Bullwhip
right on
Ballard
that
just
knee.
stomping on
Stomping on
Tommy
him.
Too Good.
Mark Southern over there laughing.
Ring that bell
He-
again. I mean, this is crazy.
Mark Southern.
No
grinning
reason
ear
for
to
this
ear.
whatsoever. Such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. Well,
Smitty
while we clear
just
up
looking
this
back.
chaos, we'll be right
Big
back
time.
with more from Bluff City Wrestling live in Memphis, Tennessee. And welcome back to Bluff City Wrestling live right here in Memphis, Tennessee. What a show we've had today. We've seen the Southern Heavyweight Champion. We've seen the world's heavyweight champion out here as the royal advisor today. Too Good and Smitty. What a disappointment there. Mark Southern able to pay off, I guess, no pity Smitty, like spending grandmother's money like it's just water. But it's been a great show so far. And speaking of great things to come, unfortunately, we do have to talk about greatness. And greatness has been in Osceola, Arkansas, and Royalty, going down there taking over MCW. Barry, last night, man, Royalty pulled a fast
Pulled it
one
over. Yeah.
on the Devil's Rejects and the East Coast Bad Boys.
Right.
Of course, hey, the East Coast Bad Boys, no pushover. They proved it last night. But how much of that played a part in what happened after the match? Maybe we'll find out. Who knows? But Royalty did what Royalty said they were going to do. They left the Devil's Rejects, the East Coast Bad Boys, all of them laying, looking up at the lights. It was a horror show is what it was. And we're going to hear from Royalty. So let's go up to my friend up here, Barry Perkins, going to interview Royalty right here at Bluff City Wrestling Live.
Thank you, Tiger. Yeah, let's go on and bring out Royalty to find out exactly how they felt about last Friday night when they left everybody laying in the ring and around the ring in Osceola at MCW. So here we go. There's the king, Mike Reels, Brody Hawk, and Big Daddy Storm. Well, Kang, you went up to Osceola, Arkansas, and you did what y'all said you did.
You're talking to me.
Well, okay. Y'all went up to Osceola, and you did what you said you was going to do. Nobody can deny that.
That's right.
So how do you feel about all this?
You gonna put it over here so I can talk? Because we can put you just down like on this mat like we left the East Coast Bad Boys last night. We left them laying in the middle of the ring, beat down like dogs they are. We went down there through the funk and smell of Osceola, Arkansas, and stomped a mud hole and walked it dry. The East Coast Bad Boys, we left both of them laying in the middle of the ring. Carl, the Devil Reject, he had to crawl through the front door because we beat him so bad. We left him in the ring. You people shut up while I'm talking. We left him laying in a puddle of his own blood. All right, so we took care of that last night. Today, after what happened to the Kang last week, we're going to stand out here and we're going to observe JPJ. We're going to watch him and just see how good he really thinks he is. Because the Kang superstar has beat them all. He has beat them all. Not only have we beat all the tag teams in the Memphis surrounding area. Shut up. Not only have we beat them, Mike Reels has beat everybody. The superstar, the Kang, has beat everybody. Savage Brotherhood is going on a beating streak, and we're starting today.
So bring out the big cow farmer so we can see if he's really that good.
Facts.
There you have it. I mean,
Well, we heard it here. Again, royalty's
Savage
going to
Brotherhood.
observe. Right.
Yeah.
He's
See
going
how
to
that happens.
Observe all of them out here.
I want to see if he's really that good. If he meet our approval, we might want him to join.
Yeah, I know, Kang. You're going to observe, right? Like you were advising Mr. Saturday Morning earlier, right? Yeah, observe. Yeah, okay, here we go. Well, we know JPJ did what to the Kang last week?
right.
Laying somebody looking up at what? The lights.
Yeah.
JPJ, hold on now. More muscles
Now,
in
there
places
he
than
is.
most people have places.
That's right.
Big guy.
Big
guy.
Jack Barker.
Taking on an opponent today, Mr. Jordy Randall. And
Music
JPJ
City.
giving the Kang that death stare.
Yeah. He's big.
Giving the Kang that death
He's
stare.
sure looking at him, staring a hole through him. He's going to put Mike Reels in front of him.
And of course, how many have we got out here? 1, 2, 3, 4 members of royalty.
I think I got 4 over here by me.
Well, 2 plus 2. Yeah, they're both 2 plus 2 over there.
Big guys.
We hear the music now. Mr. Jordy Randall.
There he is. We saw him last week in here.
Used to wrestling big guys. He took on Big Daddy Storm last week.
Right?
He's going to have his hands full with JPJ.
Yeah, he's
I assure you that. Not very many people in the King Superstar's career has left him laying in the ring like Mr.
That's
JPJ
right.
did
Yeah.
last week.
Not many at all. Looks like we got him.
Let's go, Garrett Vance, now, getting these guys ready.
You got him. Let's go.
And here we go. More action right here at Bluff City Wrestling Live. Two moderately sized men. I'd say JPJ almost makes up 2 men in himself.
Yeah, he
Clean break there.
He is a big guy. Let me tell you.
Elbow collar tie up, taking him right back to that corner. Garrett Vance telling him to break it, breaks it cleanly. Good clean move there by JPJ. I wonder how much of a distraction Royalty is going to be for this big guy.
You know, they're always a distraction. You know,
Yeah.
he's
Jordy able to
no.
duck under.
Look, he's trying.
JPJ is. Oh! Big elbow to the side of the head of Jordy Randall.
The bad part is he told the King to listen to it.
But see, being distracted like that, Jordy able to get that boot in on him. Uh-oh, here we go.
He ran into that. That's kind of a
Oh,
brick wall.
Jordy looks a little winded, though, after that shoulder tackle. I don't think that's going to work, Barry.
Nah, he's going to have to try something else because that's definitely. Randall, tell him one more time. One more time.
JPJ ducking under, coming back off the ropes with a big shoulder tackle, taking Jordy Randall down. There was no question about that one.
Yeah, he kind of showed him how to do it, and he did it.
JPJ now looking at the King like this is you. Big suplex.
Man, he threw him over like he was nothing.
And looked at the King like, hey, this is going to be you.
This could be. Ooh.
Irish
Wait a
whip
minute.
into the corner now, followed by a big clothesline.
He moved
That's
the
a
ring.
lot of man. A lot of man on Jordy Randall. Moved the ring, actually. Oh, goodness
Off with
gracious.
his head. Oh, and then pointing over here toward the King. The King just,
Jordy now, all he can do is just fall down.
The King.
Off with his head. Did you
Yeah.
catch that?
I caught it.
Did you
Ow.
catch that? Off with his head?
That's what they used to say back with the King.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's about to take his
Nice
head off. I
basement
believe.
clothesline there by JPJ. Jordy able to kick out after that.
I don't understand.
I don't see how. I guess this kid's got a lot of fight in him too.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to have a lot of fight here at Bluff City Wrestling Live, but he's being distracted by Royalty. Of
He
course.
is. And the distraction got him there, took him out.
Jordy doing
Randall
a
took him
smart
out-
thing.
Yeah, he took him out at the knee. I mean, you know, that's how you get a big guy down, take him out at the knee. And he's done it, kicking at the knee, keeping him down. That's going to be the hard part is keeping him down.
And it's amazing to me, Barry, how Royalty is able to play a factor just by their mere presence.
Just by that, you know, and that's how they do.
Now, I'm not taking anything away from Jordy Randall at all, but Big JPJ is Big JPJ.
That's right. He's working that knee right now to kind of keep him down a little bit. And that's what he needs to do. The King hollering for him to break it. That'd be the best thing for him to do.
Jordy's still staying with that leg. That's a pretty smart move by Jordy Randall.
Yeah, JPJ got a hold to that rope. He's still working on that knee. Ref telling him to break it. Now he's standing on
now
it.
this is just, there's no call for that. If he's going to showboat against JPJ, that's
Yeah.
not going to work.
He's at 4. So
Jordy's still working that leg. That's real smart wrestling.
Oh, Royalty standing around the ring, just taking it all in.
JPJ now
Taking him
just
down.
telling Jordy, come on. One clothesline after another.
Favoring that knee still.
Big spine buster there.
Just
But
drove him.
JPJ drove him to the floor, not the mat, through the mat, to the floor. Big knee lift right to the bottom of the chin of Jordy Randall. And there
That's
we
3.
have it. Clean win by
That's 3.
JPJ.
Yeah, that got him right there.
What do we have here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, now the King's
Now
over there with
there-
that bell. Oh, man,
no.
come on.
Yeah. And there you go.
Oh,
Royalty,
my
of course.
goodness.
Hey.
Savage
on.
Brotherhood and Mr. Saturday Morning in there now,
Come
just
on, the
beating the tarnation out
Hold
of
it,
JPJ.
hitting him with that bell.
Holding him down while the King
He's ringing the bell. Hey, can we get some help out
just
here
keeps
for him?
beating him.
He coming in here.
The
Yeah,
East
good.
Coast-
Hey,
here
here you
come the
go.
East
Let's
Coast
go, Bad Boys.
And the
Look
Devil's
out.
Rejects
That got him going.
out here clearing house. Returning the favor now. Yeah, now that the numbers are about even, what happens?
Yeah. Got him going.
Of course,
They're outta here.
187
I know,
last
yeah,
night.
187 now.
Hurt. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Savage Brotherhood blacked his eyes. Looks like it broke his wrist.
Broke his wrist.
JPJ Herman, you see we hurting.
JPJ, I guess the King
Yeah.
returning the favor from last
From
week.
last week. Jumped on. Saying he hurt him.
Testing the water, seeing if he can be hurt, and I guess he can be. But the East Coast Bad Boys and the
Right.
Devil's Rejects out here.
Yeah. Yeah, he says he's not invincible. Well, nobody's really invincible when it's 4-on-1. I got him. Yeah.
The King declaring war now.
I'm not scared of show muscles. I don't care nothing about
You know, they hightailed it out of here after it was even numbers.
Oh, here we go. We may need
Oh.
to get Lou out here.
Kang's saying you want to do it right now.
We
You wanna do it.
We can't
You
do it.
better
There's
be
not
down.
enough time in the
Uh-oh.
show, guys.
Hey,
There's not
wait.
enough time in the show to do it right now.
Hey,
Ring that bell. There's not enough time in the show for this. Let's get some, clear this ring
we
out.
have
Of course, royalty surrounding it. But hey, Devil's Rejects and the East Coast Bad Boys and JPJ going back to back. They're not going to be snuck up on, that's for sure.
they've got them all the ring surrounded. Dotson's starting to count.
It
I
would
think-
be 6
I-
against 4. I don't see royalty.
I think he's
6
just now
against
did the
4,
number.
I don't
No.
think royalty's
Yeah.
going to do
I don't-
anything with that.
yeah,
6
he,
against 4, no,
His
I get royalty doing
his-
the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Saying do it on our time when they have the numbers.
The King, we'll do it on our time.
Yeah.
What he's really saying is we'll do it when we get
We
more
got the numbers. Right. Yeah.
That's what he's really saying.
That's what it is. Anyway, hey, Big Jack Parker gets the win
He does get the win
very easily.
over
as
Jordy
somebody has.
Randall. Great
Yeah.
show.
Even
More
with-
to come. Be sure to stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week.
Next week. Yeah.
Next
I got
week,
flushed.
right here at Bluff City Wrestling Live out of Memphis, Tennessee.